She almost has the chicken dance routine down. Still, it's popular with the kids no matter how you do it. Number 1, 1A Burlington at 2A Greybull in an interclass matchup. First quarter, Greybull wearing the white, down 6-1. Ryan Sylvester breezes right past everyone, gets the lay-in and the foul. It took 5.5 minutes for his team to get their first field goal of the game, and luckily they only trail 6-3. We had a few technical difficulties in this quarter. That's why these highlights are a little short. Time is running out. Sylvester with the catch and shoot and beats the buzzer. The senior poured in a dozen, and the Buffaloes would tie the score at 8 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, Burlington would get it in gear. This is only their 5th game in as many days. Trevor Wardell has something left in him. Great finish on the drive to break the tie and make this a 10-8 ball game. For a time, they were looking ahead, so to speak, and as long as you know what you are doing, that's okay. Bridger Jones takes the pass, hits the brakes, lets a defender go by, and then scores. That's playing it smart. Huskies go ahead 12-8. The defending 1A state champs have a number of guys that can score from anywhere. This is Jared Peterson from 18 feet, and he will connect for 2. Now it's 16-9 according to the scoreboard. The visitors were pushing the pace, and the opposition had trouble keeping up. Nathan Carzales hoop and the hack. Everything was going their way so far. Now it's 20-12. The defense did its part as well. Nicholas Carzales knocks the ball loose, eventually gets the recovery, then assists Peterson. For a team that was supposed to be tired, they don't look like it. The boys in black are now ahead 22-12. The one thing that the home team had going for them was that they had the height advantage, and it worked sometimes. Treston Tracy is 6'5", and that helps with offensive boards and putbacks. His squad needs more, though, down 22-14. But at times, they were their own worst enemy. Bad pass. Nathan Carzales saw the opportunity and cashed in on it. Burlington would enjoy a 10-point advantage going into the locker room, ahead 24-14. Third quarter, Greybull would try to cut into the deficit. Good ball movement on this play, and Tracy would get the bucket for 2 of his 13. That would help some. His team is still down 26-20. But turnovers were the problem, and the opposition knew what to do with them. Here's Nathan Carzales again on a fast break, and the junior will put in 2 more to push the advantage back up to double digits. It's 30-20. The Buffaloes kept battling, and they would rely on Tracy some more. When you get that close to the hoop, you better get 2 points. They were hanging around despite trailing 30-24 at this point. We have not yet shown the main scoring threat for the visitors. That would be Jess McNiven. He did his thing and got a total of 18 points on the night. He would help keep the other team at bay. The score is now 32-24. The thing was, the boys in black were much quicker and used it to their advantage. Isaac Stanworth is open. His teammates quickly got him the ball, and he was just as quick to get 2 more points. They had the advantage, 34-25 going into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, the Huskies would continue to mush, but just when you thought you knew who the lead dog was, well, in this case, it was Peterson, who will bury 3 from the corner. Things are looking good with the score at 37-27. And Burlington did have their alpha dog, so to speak. That would have been McNiven, who would find ways to score. Take this highlight, for example. That would put his team ahead 41-29. The speed was just too much for Greybull to overcome. There goes Lane Henderson. You do not need to tell him to go. He figured it out. The score is near the point of no return. It's 45-33. Afterwards, the boys in black said they probably could have played better, but they were a bit tired, but had enough left in the tank to get the job done. Nicholas Carzales strikes for 3, and Burlington would cruise from there, winning this one 54-43.